for a quick Devar Torah. As we know of the scouts, 8 of them gave a bad report, but 2 said, well, everything they say is true, but they're misinterpreting the facts on the ground. Because everything the scouts said was true. There was a very strong nation there, et cetera, et cetera. But they missed the point that we could conquer the land because we had God's help. Uh, but of the 2 who didn't, one was Yeshua, and he was Moshe Rabbeinu's top student. He was basically the designated successor to Moses. He was going to be the next leader, and he was being trained as such, which is an important point, by the way, that when you're the leader of a group or country or whatever, train the next generation. And they will, and that way there'll be a continuous, everything will go continually. The other one was Celeb. And what is Caleb, what was his background? Because we don't hear about him until this whole story, right? We don't know who he is. All we know about him is he's the leader of the tribe of Judah. Well, he has also a connection to Moshe. He is Miriam's husband. So her influence is probably extremely strong on him, as is Moshe's. He's in the family. He knows Moshe would not be leading us if it wasn't that God was guiding him. And he knows that this has to be for the good because of his family background. What the lesson for us is, the old saying, happy wife, a happy life. You notice, by the way, it doesn't say happy spouse, happy house. That's not acceptable. Uh, we guys, we have to take our what the truth is. But the truth is that a wife is your backbone, so to speak. She can either lead you to greater things or lead you astray. As we'll see next week, one of the problems that Korach has is his wife was jealous of Moshe's wife. Like Moshe, look at Moshe. He's a very famous story of Winston Churchill. One day he and his wife were walking around after he was prime minister, and they saw a street cleaner. And his wife said, I went out with him before I met you. So he said, oh, you could have been married to me or a street cleaner. And his wife said, no. If I had married him, you'd be a street cleaner and he would be prime minister. Something to think about